What are some of the misconceptions about trying to improve CX and drive loyalty so you can grow, in the areas you need to grow as a banking leader, as a credit union leader? What are some of the misconceptions that people might have about CX?
Well, I think the big hurdle is the bad word of selling. And people I think a lot of the experience, I mean, there's definitely part of your customer experience is related to technology and having that frictionless experience, but so much of it is human interaction.
Mm,
And I think we view having deeper conversations as trying to push product. And that's something that it's really about caring for your customer and wanting the very best for them and understanding that they have needs and that we need to go deeper to understand what those needs are. And it's caring for them. A lot of the people who work at Everence, they are there because they believe in the mission and they want to help people and they want to have an impact on people. And so we are starting to focus a lot on stories of impact and how we are making a difference in people's lives. And so that changes the motivation of why we wanted to create a wonderful customer experience for people. It's not just because we want to hit a certain sales goal. So having an authentic understanding of the motivation behind what we're doing is really important. We've set out what we call a big, hairy, audacious goal, which we're calling Reach 2030, to grow to a certain level by the year 2030, but it's with impact. And it's not just to grow for growth's sake.
mm,
There's a quote, you don't get better by being bigger, you get bigger by being better. And
mm.
so continuous improvement of improving the member experience is going to help us to grow to become more sustainable. But we have to focus on the right things first. And I think it's very easy, especially for leaders, to just go right to the numbers. And I don't care how we get there, we just need to get to this number. I also, going back to empathy, we can build out these amazing member experience journeys. If we don't have the staff properly trained, that they know how to have the conversations and that there's enough staff to do the work, it doesn't matter. And they're going to give up and they're not going to have that experience we need. And so, when I first started, I did a listening tour and I met with every member of our credit union, plus leaders across all of Everence to hear where are the gaps? Where are we not meeting the needs? And one of the challenges I heard in our branches is the branch managers are often on the teller lines. We're not staffed in a way that they can sit down and have a private conversation with members. They were actually trying to open up accounts as people were standing at the teller line. That's not
Mm.
a great experience. And, I remember as a new member coming in to open up my account there, and I stood at a teller line. I was like, this is not a great experience. I should be in a private space where I can sit and be comfortable and feel like I'm having a private conversation. But when you're not properly staffed, those kinds of things happen. So I think having some practicality with your plan and making sure you have the resources to implement your plan are really important.